My name is Joe Rubenstein. I was born in Kansas City, Missouri. I was raised in Des Moines, Iowa, and I came to the Twin Cities in the early 80s. When I met my wife, she had been scuba diving around the world for several years, and she invited me to come with a group of her friends for a week's worth of diving on a dive boat. So I got certified and went with her. The first time I went diving, I had a buoyancy control device that put all the weight on my shoulders, and that transferred down my spine to my lower back, and it was quite painful. After a week of using the buoyancy control device that I'd rented, my back was spasming all of the time. A friend of mine who was being treated by Dr. Sabers suggested that I call and see if I could get an appointment with him. And so that's how I got acquainted with Dr. Sabers.
Joe's a very pleasant, straightforward individual who originally saw us. He was struggling with back and leg pain that was limiting his ability to do the things that he wanted to pursue. His imaging showed that he had what's called foraminal stenosis, which is basically nerve hole narrowing or a pinched nerve. So there's a whole spectrum of treatment options for most of the things that we see, and that includes doing nothing, but most people who are seeking treatment don't want to do that. There's physical therapy exercises, medications that can be taken orally, injections if need be to try to assist that non-surgical program. And there are also surgical options, though they are clearly more invasive.
When Dr. Sabers and I talked, I think we both agreed, the less weight you carry around your middle, the easier it is on your back. I've come down from about 210 pounds to about 163 or 164 pounds. With my wife's help, I've changed the way that I eat. And we do try, both of us, to see that we do some kind of exercise every day. And I think when the weather is good, that means that we'll bike 10 to 15 miles a day or go to the health club and do our routine.
Joe took responsibility for his care. He was very active, he worked out on a regular basis. So initially we treated his discomfort predominantly with physical therapy and a little bit of medication. And he did remarkably well for a couple of years. He came back to see us later, struggling again, and with that bout it was just a little bit more pronounced, and we ended up carrying out an injection for him, which again helped quiet things down and then get him back to doing the things he wanted to do.
I like the fact that Dr. Sabers spent and continues to spend a little bit of time focusing on me as a person, what my goals are, and to try to align his treatment plan with my goals, and to try to do what he can do medically as opposed to surgically to see that I can continue to enjoy the kind of life that I want to live. We both understand that my condition is not going to heal itself. It's a process, and that the treatments are going to change over time, and he's been candid with me that at some point I may need a little surgery. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate his honesty in telling me what lies ahead. It makes it a lot easier for me to manage my condition.